house, every street was a crumbled mess. All the way along
the bombings and that.
It would have been, Dad. You know, it would have been scary.
Was your dad in the army?
No.
He's too old, I thought, by then.
Really?
What was it? He used to work on the railways, your dad, and he had a nice uniform, didn't he?
When you had done something for the country, you didn't have to go in the army. They was...
Reserved occupation.
Yes.
Yeah, reserved occupation. Listen, there ain't much about the Second World War I don't know, apart from the fact I never lived through it. You know? Love it. Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
I always say, if there's a time machine, or if I could live for any period, that's the period I'd love to live through. I mean, it must have been dangerous, it must have been frightening, but it must have been great to see everyone. There was a common enemy. No one hated anyone. You know what I mean? That sort of thing, like, you know.
You could go out at night and really late in the middle of the night, dark.
And leave the door
Oh,
open.
proper like blackout, yeah.
We was all the English people in London all got sent to grown-ups when they're children. And left in Kent.
Evacuation.
The country women's houses.
Yeah.
They got English people had to stop there during the war.
Yeah.
Did you have to go on the train, Grandad?
Right.
Did you have to go on the train?
To go to Kent, yeah.
It must have been horrible saying goodbye to your mum and dad, wouldn't it? Never knowing.
I was only 14.
It's so horrible, eh?
I bet there was lots of girls on the train, though, Al.
Yeah.
I said, I bet there was lots of girls on the train, Al.
All the same age?
I did have a lot of girls.
That's where I get it from.
I think your daughters need to stick their fingers in their ears. We'll have a chat about this, Al.
That's where I get it from.
Oh, legend.
We've had fun with my dad over the years, haven't we? You know, when they came to Scotland. Remember when you came to Scotland? And when they went camping, we had a little shop and we couldn't holiday at the same time. So my mum came up. Me, Sarah and my mum went to York. Came back to look after the shop, and my dad and Andrew and Gil, they went camping right up in the Highlands, and they were in their tent, and one day it absolutely poured with rain. And what happened, Dad, to the tent? It started moving down the hill, didn't it? All your shoes got wet. Yeah.
I used to drive a miniature.
A comma cob it was.
Right.
A comma cob.
A comma cob.
Corn the cob?
Comma cob.
Never heard of a common cob.
And do you remember, Dad, you went fishing with Andrew, and my dad kept saying, oh, I'm a really good fisherman, watch me. He never caught a fish, and all of a sudden, my dad went walking backwards, and Stanley said, Andrew said, Grandad, look. And he got a fish on the, on the hook.
Yeah.
But then, when you went close to it, what was it, Dad? Yeah. They brought some fish from the fish shop, didn't they?
I did put it on York.
That was
When we lived in Wales, there's a big river inlet to it, and we went for a walk, and there was this like it was like a walkway out towards the sea, right? And it was quite far out, and there was no barriers on each side, just like a plank. You walked out. And I thought, fucking hell, like, he decided he fucking wanted to walk out to the end of Casting because it would be better to get fish out there. So I'm following him down there thinking, fucking hell, like, you know.
It's a bit like,
Yeah. He was like a cat.
Do you remember he went cockling? Do you remember that, Dad?
The first day we moved down, do you remember how we moved down to Wales? And after do you remember you? That's it, Darren. That was it, Darren. Me, you and Darren. Right, me, you and Darren. Right, me, you and Darren, and we had Bree then. And we got stopped by the police on the way down there. Do you remember that? But when we got down, after we offloaded, he went, I bet there's cockles down there. And we went walking down the hill because Lou was coming down with Margaret on the train. He fucking got loads of fucking cockles out there. Yeah, loads.
Oh, did you cook them?
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah.
You had them to eat? Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Would you remember? Yeah, carry on.
What's Mummy doing?
She's watching her soaps, Dad.
She's watching Coronation Street
I
out.
don't want me snoring in her ear, so she
Dad,
sent
do
me out here.
you remember, Dad, you were driving your car
Go.
one day,
Okay.
and he had swimming goggles on.
I will do, but I'll tell you this right.
You need to put, no.
What's the time, Grandad? What's the time?
20 twice.
There we go.
You got to get the medicine. I've got it.
Yeah. We got it earlier, like, you know.
My dad was driving driving his car once and he had swimming goggles on. And do you know the policeman stopped my dad in the car and said, "Do you think